Hey there guys, it's MegaDPAL here, and I'm bringing you round 1 in Pimpnite's tourney. This is the first official tourney I've ever been in, so I was really excited to see how far I could get and see who I might meet in upcoming rounds if I were to get through. My first round opponent is against a guy called b14chrisful, I believe his name is. He's a real nice guy, a real friendly guy, talking to him on YouTube to arrange a battle, so yeah, it's actually a real close, epic battle. Comes down to the wire, which is nice. It's hacks you a lot here and there. It's a little spoiler. It's against me. But yeah, that's expected. So looking at his team, he's got a sand team going off, and I'm just still testing out this rain team that I've been using. And he's actually got that dual sand going off with the Hippowdon and the Tyrantot, which is actually a real nice idea. And it really helps him in the battle, as you'll see. He's got that Salamence, which I was actually a bit wary of. I didn't know what it could be doing, what set it is. So I had that in the back of my mind. He's got probably the usual standard Terrakion. Well, that's what I was thinking. Probably the defensive Celebi and just a standard Ferrothorn. He leads out with his Ferrothorn. I just lead out with Tornadus. I'm kind of thinking he wants to set up his Rock Slide Spikes early on, so I'm just going to go for that Focus Blast, which is a 2-hit KO on this Ferrothorn. Except I missed because my name's MegaDPAL. And he's just going to go for that T-Wave, practically crippling my Tornadus. Here I thought he'd switch because he'd want to set up his entry hazards with his Ferrothorn health there, except he doesn't, it stays in. I just go for that U-turn. Not only get the Iron Ball recoil, but the Life Orb recoil. So that's going to be bad for me. Now he's just going to set up First Layer Spikes. As I go into my body bag, my Terrakion. I know his obvious switch is obvious, but here, like I said, it was in the back of my mind that that Salamence would be a huge problem. So I just go into my, just go for the Stone Edge, thinking he might bring in Salamence, you know, try and scare me off and whatever, maybe set up or whatever. But no, that's not the case. He just goes into his Hippowdon, gets up his sand, which is really nice for him. Here, I'm pretty sure he's going to set up Stealth Rocks, predicting the switch. I just go into my Thunderous because I do carry the HP Ice on this thing. And he does set up his Rock, so he's got his First Layer Spikes and the Rocks up, so it's going real nice for him. Badly for me, started off quite bad. Just going to take the damage from the Sandstone, which isn't great. Looking at his team, he has the Salamence, he has the Hippowdon if he stays in, and the Celebi, so I'm just going to go for that HP Ice, even though the Tyrantot was obvious, but I couldn't lock myself into Grass Knot because that'd be bad, so I just go for the HP Ice. Special defensive Tyrantot, I'm just going to tank that like a beast, so that's nice for him. He had to switch into my Terrakion, predicting either the Stone Edge, Fire Blast, or even the Crunch, maybe get the Justified boost. But he does, I believe he does go for the Stone Edge here. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he does go for the Stone Edge, which I know I can take that really nice. Just counter back with that close combat, take him out. Except he gets a critical hit, which does matter in the long run because he has his spikes and his rocks up, Hench Hazard. So I'm not going to be able to keep switching in and out of my body bag. So that is going to matter in the long run. Like I said, I just go for close combat this turn, not taking no risk. Look, it does about 50% to this Celebi after the Sandstorm damage and his leftovers recovery. I wasn't sure if this was min max damage, so I was kinda weary to go for it again. So I just switch out, go into my Ferrothorn, just take anything this thing can do, because he's not going to go for HP Fire, which I know these things do carry, which is kinda risky for me, I guess. But he does just go for this sidekick, him staying in. I'm not sure if he's going to death fodder Celebi. He must have known he could have taken the second close combat. I'm not too sure, but yeah, like I said, I know these things carry the HP Fire, but I need to get up my rocks. They'll be important later on in the game, and I kind of thought he may over-predict, go for that Giga Drain, predicting me to go into Politoed, and I just get up some nice free rocks, but he doesn't, just goes for HP Fire, plays it safe, and it's going to do a lot to my Ferrothorn. I do get up my rocks, which is always nice, and now again, same plan was going through my head. Maybe it'd over predict, go for that Giga Drain, predicting the Politoed yet again, and I was just going to stay in, maybe try and fire off some damage on this thing with a Gyro Ball or whatnot. So yeah, but now it just goes that HP Fire, takes down my Ferrothorn. Bad for me, good for him, but it means I do get a free switch into anything I like, and I believe I switch into my Thunderous, I'm pretty sure. After he's just going to get damage from the sand and obviously heal up with leftovers, so yeah, I do go into my Thunderous. Probably go for the HP Ice, I'm pretty sure. You know, try and get some damage on anything on his team, even if he does go into the Tyranitar. Maybe he predicted the grass not here. I'm not too sure at all. But yeah, I just go for HP Ice. It goes into his Ferrothorn. So a decent chunk because of the crit, but you know, I always get the useless crits, the ones that don't matter. But that's life. Anyway, I'm just going to switch out, as this thing's probably going to set up its third layer of spikes. I'm just going to go into my its second layer of spikes. So I'm just going to go into my Tornadus 2. Practically crippled from this paralysis, but I am still faster than the Ferrothorn because I don't have 372 speed to be doing nothing. But yeah, that's nice for me. I'm just going to go for Focus Blast, take out this Ferrothorn, except I get the first turn Para Hacks. He goes for Power Whip, gets critical hit on the same turn. Going to do a lot of damage to my Tornadus. That sucks for me. After the Sandstorm damage, I am going to get one hit in left, except to go for Focus Blast. Miss again. He's going to set up his third layer of spikes, so it's real nice for him. Do just take this Sandstorm damage, but I'm just going to go for his Focus Blast once again. Finally fucking hit this thing. Destroy the Ferrothorn, which has got up all 3 layer of spikes because of fucking hacks. Life Orb is going to take out the Tornadus, and yeah, extremely good for him, bad for me. I'm just going to my Toad, you know, need to rain up sometime in this game. So it goes into his fucking Hippowdon. So I left my rain up for the whole of 5 seconds here, which is really nice. Not because his Sandstorm is just about to come in, so that's great for him. Bad for me again, and he still has both his weathers left. But yeah, I'm just going to stay and go for the Scald because it is super effective on the Hippowdon 40 max switch. But it doesn't. It stays in. It goes to that Earthquake, trying to get some damage on the Politoed. I know I can live one, except he gets a fucking critical hit yet again. Wins the Weather War, keeps up his sand, which is so vital in this game. I'm getting hacked all over here, but yeah, that's life. I'm just going to go into my Breloom, my Fruit Punch. Score's not looking too good for me. I think it's like 5-3 or something like that. I'm just going to go for the Spore, because my only chance really, I need to start sweeping some of his team with this Breloom. But with the sand up, taking residual damage from that, and the Life Orb recoil, I'm not going to be able to do too much to his team. Well, just sweep his whole team, should I say. But yeah, I'm just going to go for that first Swords Dance as he stays in. I'm like, please don't get the first one weight, please don't get the first one weight. And he doesn't, thank fuck. So yeah, I'm just going to take the damage from the Sandstorm. I'm not looking too well there, but I'm like, the Salamence is the only thing I really can't sweep at +2, so I'm going to have to go, get that +4, risk it. Risky doesn't wake up. It doesn't, which he shouldn't, to be honest with you, else that'd just be bullshit, but yeah. So now I'm at +4, I can start wrecking some shit on his team, so I'm just going to go for that Bullet Punch. Can't risk the +6, it's unneeded really, because I can pretty much KO anything on his team at this at +4, so yeah, that's what I do. I just go for that Bullet Punch, take down his Hippowdon, take some recoil damage from the Life Orb and the Sandstorm, which isn't great. He goes into Salamence, and I know what Salamence Mach Punch +4 after rocks does KO, so that's why it was so important I got up the second Swords Dance. I'm not sure if he knew or if he was just storing the Life Orb and Sandstorm damage, but he probably didn't know that, I'm guessing. But yeah, I do take out Salamence, which is really nice. I'm guessing because I didn't see the Intimidate, it's probably maybe Choice Scarf, Mox Immense, but yeah. Now I'm just going to go for the Mach Punch on the Celebi, which is definitely going to take it out, so it's real nice. Breloom sweeping up here. I get a useless crit because that's just what I get, these useless crits, and yeah. But yeah, after the Life Orb and Sandstorm, yet again, I am going to live. I'm going to take out one last thing. Here's his Tyranitar and his Tracheon left. And he decides, well, it was obvious, he's going to have to go into his Tyranitar. I just go for that Mach Punch, Life Orb, boosters, Stab, Technician, 4 times, super effective, +4, Mach Punch. That is overkill right there. It's going to be a double down because of the Life Orb, so he's down to his last. I have 2 left. I go into my Thundurus, I'm like, I do have the Grass Knot on this thing, I'm like, well, I could switch predicting the whatchamacallit, close combat and let him get the defense drops, but I'm like, no, I know Grass Knot is 100% KO, so I'll just go for that, except it's not because the sand is up. Just going to go for that Rock Polish, which is going to screw me over in the long run, because now I'm pretty sure he's going to be able to outspeed my Thundurus T. Just going to be able to fire off anything he wants, take me out, just goes for that close combat, finish off the Thundurus, And I'm down to my last Pokemon, Terrakion. His last Pokemon, Terrakion. Both down to our last. But unfortunately for me, when Terrakion comes in, he's just going to die to all the spikes and Stealth Rocks and Charizard. So yeah, that's a good game, Chris. Nice 1-0, very nice Haxie battle there. Good luck in the tournament. I guess I hope you in the next round go against one and get hacked to fucking lose. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, good luck in the tournament. I'm gonna have to find someone to root for now. Sorry to all my supporters who was rooting for me and wanted me to do so well in this tournament. I'm out on the first round, so that kind of sucks. I wanted to maybe meet some top opponents, but yeah, that's life. Who cares? Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you all enjoyed. Leave a like, rate, comment, subscribe. Alright, bye.